Elevations to everyone in the collective. We are back for another live reading. Happy Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. Child, whatever day it is, happy that day to you. Happy Ra Day. Ashe to the sun god. Ra. Ashe to the heavens, to the divine mother, mother divine. Ashe. Ashe to my highest soul. Ashe to the ancestors of my highest good. Ashe to all my spirit guides, my guardians and protectors, both known and unknown, named and unnamed, formed and unformed, remembered and yet to be remembered. Ashe. Protect me from all negative and low vibrational energies, intrusive thought forms, energy manipulation, witchcraft, voodoo, evil eye, hexes, curses, spells, witchcraft, and all variations of such that is sent towards me, my collective, and the live chat that wishes to interfere with this message as I give out this message and tap into the energies and or the frequencies that are meant for me to give out this message. Bring my chakras to a state of balance and equilibrium, centeredness of the I am divine flow of the cosmic egg, cosmic womb, and cosmic mother. Ashe as well to all the supreme beings of my highest good, as well as the divine council and the galactic council of my highest good, both known and unknown. As I tap into these energies, only energies that are allowed, the only energies that are allowed in this space at this time are the ones that are of high vibrations, whether it be high vibrational light or high vibrational dark of my highest good are allowed in this space at this time. All others are required to leave at the sound of this frequency, and the frequency is gratitude, high vibrational love, universal love and light, and all variations of such. Ashe. I don't know why I didn't get my mic, y'all. I be tripping sometimes. The heat. The heat. The heat is on. The heat. Okay. I want to make sure I have all of my stuff in place and in order. Anyways, hopefully y'all are having an amazing day. I cannot see the live chat, bro. I swear. As y'all come into the live, remember the rules. The rules are respect yourself, respect the others in the live. Even if it's not your message, you don't agree with the message, respect the people who want to be open to receive this message. Not all messages will resonate with you. Okay. Thank you to all my returning watchers, viewers, and subscribers. I appreciate y'all love, your support, your donations, the super chats and gifts, all of the above. And for everybody that's visiting the sites and inquiring about personal readings, thank y'all for the patronization of what it is that I do for the highest good of the collective. When I say masculine, I can mean feminine. Timelines are also fluid, but I do like to notify people that most of my messages are real-time messages or they are futuristic, whether it be short distance future or long-term future. Okay. Usually my messages are not, they do not pertain to the past unless the past energies are needed in order to clarify future or present energies. Child, we got a thief with a message of concern about a journey that they took when it comes to sudden wealth and great fortune and a marriage to a wealthy man who worked hard with a main male to bind somebody from working, a privileged lady. Somebody's trying to bind someone's work. They're trying to bind someone in the collective from working, okay? Elevations, family, elevations. But they are trying to, we got a masculine, two masculines that could have worked together here with someone that they are married to. It's kind of weird that that marriage came out between a wealthy man and a main male. Now, it could be like a false marriage here that they put one of you in order to steal something, but they're getting a message of concern because they could have tried to block your work, whatever your work may be. It could even be blocking you from being able to work things out concerning a marriage. We'll see. We'll see. Golly. What's the messages, Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit? Child, that flipped out like crazy. Adjudication. So these people could have had a summons to court. They could be expecting to go to court. Yeah, they got a message. The court has gotten a message that whatever this court document is or court marriage, it's being found to be fraudulent. Something is stolen through a marriage. Give me more, Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, adjudication. And as y'all come into the live chat, be sure to hit that like button at the very least for me. Child. A privileged lady in the reverse and a wealthy man. Message about a journey and thief. Somebody is getting, the court is getting messages. Somebody went and married somebody in your name, collective, and the court has found out that this person, whoever this false person is, that they are not the privileged lady. They are not you, collective. That's too many. That's too many. We got a mature man and a mature woman. They changed something in the distant horizons, and now these people are in despair about a death or about an ending, okay? Something about your pathway here, your divine path and a gift. There was something that was supposed to be given to you here possibly some time ago. With the distant horizon, this could be past energy here. Something was supposed to be given to you a long time ago that was going to allow for you to be the privileged lady. However, somewhere along your path in your life, collective, someone married you. They married someone else under your name to make this person be the privileged lady so they can steal this gift from you. Thief is also there, and these people are getting a message of concern. Someone did this so they could become a wealthy male. Somebody also could be finding out that they married someone that they thought was the privileged lady, you, collective, but they're finding out that this person is not the privileged lady. Okay, let me get one more. Let me get one more. Well, they gave me two. Adjudication is here again for the second time of a child, about a child. Okay. Somebody went to a courthouse, and I don't know what's going on here. This person could have married someone that they thought was the privileged lady, only to find out that this person wasn't the privileged lady. This man could be a wealthy man. Somebody found out that they married a false person. Okay. Somebody who is not the privileged lady. Okay. Somebody could even be finding out that this person wanted to become a privileged lady through marrying a privileged man. But there's some type of adjudication that's happening concerning a child, your innocence. Yeah, somebody is in their thoughts about this courtship, about an impoverished person. Okay. About leaving a child in poverty. Somebody is finding out that you were left in poverty here so somebody else could live in your under your name or under your privilege. Does that make sense? Okay. And it's strange that because whoever this is that has been living in your image, maybe since you were a child, it could even be like a swapping of children here. Somebody could have married somebody and found out they do have a child with this person, possibly, but they could have found out that something about like swapped destinies or swapped privilege when you were a child with somebody else. They married this person, and it's something here. Something could have happened here where they had to go to court about a child or something. Something is not as innocent as it seems. Okay. Maybe you're being found innocent in a case. Pathway to sudden wealth, a community. The lovers community and their family, they are expecting for a main male to get a message of concern because he stole something. Somebody swapped you at birth. Thief and journey. Somebody swapped you at birth. Or they swapped out your name at birth. They could have unalived you on paper at birth. And then they gave someone else your name, knowing that you have privilege, whatever that may be, attached to your name. This could be a trust fund. This could be inheritance, whatever it is. Somebody could have unalived. I don't know how this works, because it's something here about swapping at birth. One child is not the other. One child belongs in poverty. One child is the privileged lady. They swapped children. And it's strange because whatever this is that came out, it came out in a court, some type of court proceeding with a wealthy male. There could be a divorce that was going on with the person here. Somebody could have had somebody, a private investigator, even someone of the courts, look into this privileged lady in the reverse in her background. And they found that not only was this person not the privileged lady, but this person was living under the name of you since they were a child, where they swapped you and put you in this person's place to live in this person's impoverished image. Okay. And now whoever this privileged lady in the reverse is, they're realizing that they always were they were meant for poverty. They were always going to be in poverty. The courtship doesn't matter if they were courting or married to a wealthy man. This could even be somebody who was about to marry a woman. Okay. And this person could have did background checks on this person. They could have vetted, because I've been picking up on heavy vetting energy. So I don't know what's going on with that. But as we establish these new communities, relationships and stuff, vetting is definitely going to be needed. Now, is this spiritual? I don't know. With the pathway showing up, it could be spiritual. Somebody vetting somebody's spiritual path. Okay. And whoever this wealthy man is, they may come from a family where, you know, they vet people spiritually. Do they have a light that's fated as on a karmic path, or do they have a divine destiny here this lifetime? Somebody could have they were about to marry someone. Maybe they have a child with this person. Okay. Maybe they were considering having a child with this person. Nonetheless, they looked into this person's background, and I mean, they dug deep and they found that not only was this person a privileged lady, but this person was swapped at birth with you on purpose. So they can live in your privileged image, and you've been living this person's karmic, impoverished lifestyle or path. Yeah. Hey, TT. Elevations to everyone in the collective, elevations. And y'all let me know if anybody wants to be mods here, okay? I kind of want to do the soul's journey here. We're going to pull from this deck. Yeah, somebody is getting a message of concern, point blank, period. Somebody is not the privileged lady. Somebody is not even spiritually gifted, because it could be that this wealthy man was set to marry somebody that was gifted and the privileged lady. The privileged lady could mean that you just have spiritual abundance, spiritual gifts here. You have a life, a path, a divine path here that is meant for greatness, that is meant for privilege. Okay. Whether you're married to the wealthy man or not. And somebody, a person who comes from a family. Yep. They realizing this person did witchcraft. Okay. They did witchcraft. They got that package. Oh, somebody could have gotten a packet. Somebody has been receiving something on your behalf, and somebody opened it. That's possibly what made this person concerned enough to look into this person's background. Spirit baby is significant. This person, maybe they knew that they were meant to have a spirit baby, a spiritually gifted baby, especially if this wealthy man is a hierophant. Okay. They have to have a child. It's something about birthing forth divine children. That's been coming out lately too. And somebody could have somebody received something at a home, some mail, a package, something like that. And this wealthy man intercepted it. Okay. I feel like that it was divinely guided for this person to intercept the package. But whatever was in it here, it indicated to this person that whoever this privileged woman in the reverse is, they do witchcraft. And I'm talking about heavy witchcraft. This could have came from overseas. This could have came from overseas. Turbine is significant. Turbine. Give me a couple cards off of this. Golly. Child, this person, a whole succubus. The privileged lady in the reverse, of course they are. A succubus spirit would have a polluted womb. How would they be able to give birth to a spirit baby? See, this is the thing. Like, people forget that even if you steal a person's you know, even if they steal your money, if you have inheritances or trust, something was left to you, something was meant for you, designated for you long time ago by ancestors before, you know, even if they steal that, that doesn't make them the privileged lady, because whatever these gifts are, people got to start understanding this, inner over outer standing this. Whatever these gifts are that are designated for you in inheritances, trust funds, they are meant to go along with the spiritually gifted. Only the person that is catered, their energy signature that is catered to whatever that is, what was left to them, would be able to make it fruitful and make it multiply. Because spirit baby could even be talking about multiplication here. Okay. Yeah, a succubus, that's a person of interest. This privileged lady in the reverse. This woman didn't want to let go of your energy. Then her sag. Yeah, a divine feminine. A succubus tried to be the person of interest, divine feminine. Blocked, access denied. Access is denied. Hopefully y'all are having an amazing day. Me and the baby, so we went on our walk in nature, and it's a little bit hot, but it's windy. We went to the library and they played there and stuff. And, you know, I just took the time of peace and quiet in the library, you know, did necessary paperwork, faxed off, sent out some things, post office visit. So, yeah, that was a good thing to get it out of the house. Give me one more. Give me one more. Kaleidoscope is significant. You have a very rainbow-like aura, and that could even be like your aura. And you know, a lot of people don't want to hear this. So if you're not of childbearing age, masculine, if you're not trying to have children, this part of the message is not for you, but stick around for the rest of the message. Your aura grows, okay? As you spiritually heal, evolve, and ascend, your aura may change from one colors to multiple colors, 2 or 3 colors at a time. It becomes bigger and it becomes more prominent. It becomes very apparent for people to see, okay? For people with eyes to see, okay? With that being said, you are in this fertile energy. You have a rainbow aura collective around you, and it's mighty big. It's mighty big. It even gives off like these sun rays or something like that. How I want to call it, you know, like the black sun looks, the symbology of the black sun, kind of the swastika. That's what that really is talking about. The black sun is just talking about somebody that embodies all of the colors. Okay. That frequency is the embodiment of all the colors of the rainbow. Whatever your energy is rainbow. Okay. Rainbows are significant. Very fruitful energy, very colorful, very magnetic as well. Only whatever this is, this wealthy man, this man's money was going to be back. Like maybe if this person start going into poverty or they start losing stuff, maybe they had a child with this person. Ever since they had a child with this person, they've been losing money. Somebody is in their thoughts, and they're figuring out that if they had a child with this person that they thought was a privileged lady, if they thought this person was a divine feminine, the only reason why that they can conclude, they could have even went to somebody and somebody told them, they came to the conclusion that whoever they are courting and had a child with was a succubus instead of the divine feminine energy that is the person of interest, and they courted the wrong person, and that's why their money has been messed up ever since then. So somebody did some digging into this person, and they found that maybe you and this person were switched at birth. Like this was an orchestrated or organized crime here to switch this person at birth, because these people, whoever switched you at birth, they knew that you, in your future, you were going to be the privileged lady. You were the privileged lady when you were a child here because of your level of innocence and your aura. Okay. Not only that, they knew that along your path as a privileged lady, you would come into alignment with this privilege, with this wealthy man. And y'all was supposed to bear children together. And it was supposed to be very fruitful. It was supposed to magnify. It was supposed to multiply both of your incomes. If you're wealthy, they're privileged, but vice versa. Whether it just be you're privileged in the spirit. Your energy is abundant. It multiplies. Whatever it is that you were given. Even if you're not given something by this wealthy man, just being in connection with this person, you two being in connection with each other, it would make your energies abundant and fruitful. Everything you touch would turn to gold here. We have Alaska in the reverse here. Okay. So that could be a jar spell here. Somebody had you in a jar spell. Something also is about freezing your gifts as well. Even about blocking you from being seen as a privileged lady. And that could be through your work here. Because there's a specific task or a specific gift that only you would have, divine feminine, when it comes to this connection, who you are. It's like your gifts, your sequence of gifts, collective, they identify your energy signature, and it can't be mistaken for anyone else here. Whatever type of gifts or whatever type of aura that you have, like, it identifies you as being you. Does that make sense? Chakras. Okay. They want me to do those and chakras. Thank you to everyone that has tuned in, tap in. And y'all, be sure to check the description. I updated everything in the description box. There's a disclaimer disclosure in there. There's also beautiful messages in there, a couple of links if anyone is interested. So y'all be sure to always check out the description box with any of these videos, okay? They said potato. Like, no, they're not the same. Tomato, potato, or whatever. Look, a divine feminine and fertility cannot make it up. You got a very abundant, fertile energy. Shit, you could be fertile for all I know, and you don't have to have children. You could have made the conscious decision to not have children until you met the right person here. It doesn't matter, because all that energy that oh, thank you, little baby. He understands not to run in front of the camera naked again, y'all. So, mommy felt a little bad, We have healing and fertility. You are the only one that can heal this person's finances. It may even be something like a long time ago. I'm not going to squirrel off too much, but a long time ago, maybe before this wealthy man was born, okay, their family could have hired a seer, a winged seer, somebody that is a prophet here. And they could have determined that the family wealth would fall into this man's hand, but this man would go into poverty, or they would start losing the family wealth. And the only way to heal the family wealth would be through a person of interest who is a divine feminine, who has fertile and abundant energy. Oh, okay. That has the connection to source, that would be able to change it. Only this person, crown chakra and change, would be able to change this family from going into an impoverished state. Now, this could be because in that time when this was prophesied, it was prophesied that the family would run into a succubus spirit well before this wealthy man was ever even born or brought into conception, okay? Conceived. Even before you were conceived, collective. And it was said that maybe there was somebody else in the family well before this man who was in the family bloodline who attached themselves to a succubus that is poverty. Succubus spirits, incubus spirits, they are impoverished, okay? They are ruin. They are destruction to whatever it is that they are attached to, and whoever they are attached to, and whatever is attached to that person. They are complete ruin and destruction. This is what they do. They suck, okay? They suck, okay? Or they inbreed. That's not the word I was going to look for. I wanted to look for. They insert themselves in such a way where everything becomes impoverished, everything becomes desolate. So it was said that the only way to heal this family's money and their wealth, to bring it back to a state of balance and restoration, was this wealthy man, when he was born generations down the line, he was supposed to be in courtship, marry. It could even be just be courtship. It could be business. It could be whatever. With a divine feminine that had a specific gift and connection to the divine, very fertile energy, that would know what to do to heal this the family's finances here. And this person, there are people that work together that knew this about you, collective. They knew this about this family. How much you want to bet that it's the privileged lady's family who's in a state of phony or fake privilege, false privilege? Give me the chakras. David and Mary is significant, okay? They don't have to be biblical, but David and Mary, okay? Synergy and crown chakra. Oh, okay. See, you're the only person that would be able to tap into the frequency or connect to this person's crown chakra in order for you both to know what to do. The connection had to be there, okay? With the synergy and crown chakra, you and this person coming together would have connected both of your crown chakras. This could even be like telepathic communication here, but this is also like a shared download. Both of you, when you came together in this courtship, you would start getting shared downloads and they would know what to do. You would know what to do. And the poverty would end with the courtship. Somebody is thinking about this now. Somebody's family member has been thinking about this. They looked into this privileged lady in the reverse and they found that this person, I can't make it up, discernment, divine masculine. Child, okay. DD is significant. Somebody could have those initials. Somebody, that could be somebody's nickname. Allowance and root chakra. Oh, okay. And tell me root chakra is not talking about stability, and allowance is talking about like money, like allowance, like allotment. Okay. Sacral chakra. Come on now. And Merkaba. So there is a level of activation that was supposed to take place here. Okay. Somebody hasn't been getting the downloads. It's like maybe if they got in courtship with this person, they've been wondering why. So a succubus got a hold of somebody's great-great-grandfather, mother, whoever, great-great-uncle, auntie, whatever. And they bred more succubus children that had the succubus spirit. Those children were made aware by this family as they continue to be multiplied. They were made aware that a divine feminine was supposed to come in and heal this bloodline's money line, their wealth, their abundance. And that it was known that this man would know, and the divine feminine would know each other by their crown chakras, the way that they are able to speak without speaking. Does that make sense? Because there would be an automatic link or connection here of the crown chakras. You know, I keep pointing here as third eye, but y'all know what I mean. You know, I can kind of consider these two the same because, you know, this person knows this. They haven't felt their crown chakra being activated. Whoever this privileged lady is in the reverse, they could have even been trying to bind or block your crown chakra and take your crown chakra energy, Salah. So they can make the link, it could be like a forced link. It could be like a fake forced link. This woman, the privileged lady in the reverse, comes from a family of succubi? Succubus. I'm gonna say that. They don't have the divine connection. There's no way that they can be because they don't have the root and sacral chakra magic. They can only siphon it, but this woman was siphoning it from this man, especially if they had a child together. Oh, that family could be ultimately tied into poverty. Yep, that's what it is with debt paid off. Because these people, whoever the ancestor is that slept with the succubus, they accumulated that succubus spirit's debt, karmic debt. That's what messed up the family bloodline money. And again, somebody's name could be David, somebody's name could be Sarah. I don't know what Altoona is, but Altoona, okay? Somebody's name could be Roger. Somebody's name could be Felicia. I'm just picking up on all kind of names. I cannot. Universal love, fertility, and dynamic. Sacral chakra, root chakra. And something here is about belief of the throat, believing of the words. So whoever this privileged lady in the reverse is with the succubus spirit, this woman is a word witch. I mean, she has the power of manipulation or influence, okay, with her words. She sows seeds of doubt. So do, re, mi, fa, so. Sow a needle pulling thread, sowing seeds of doubt. Somebody could have even thought, I don't know if this is recent or something somebody got with this person, or maybe they came across you, because with divine connections, things that are already sealed with the golden thread, so to speak, by our ancestors, you're still going to come across paths. It could be online. It could be social platforms. It could be passing in the store. It could be whatever it is. Do you know that the power of our chakra systems and our divine connections, just crossing paths with a person, a complete stranger we don't know as our divine counterpart or a soulmate, a part of our soul tribe, that there is an instantaneous link. It's energetic link, synergy that happens at that moment, even if it's brief, This masculine could be really like, he could be sick to his stomach because, maybe he really does love this person. But maybe family members was like, maybe I feel like that this man may have they may look real scruffy. They haven't been taking care of themselves lately. They may be in a house dim a lot, curtains closed a lot here. Somebody could have fallen into a state of depression or anxiety. And the family knew it's something about, they knew that when they seen this person on a decline and they seen this person's money looking funny, they knew it was something up. Okay. They could have looked into, this privileged lady in the reverse is living under your name. And whoever you are, you're living under this person's name. Whoever you were as children, y'all could be around the same age. You don't have to be. Okay. Y'all could be completely different races, same races. Okay. Different cultures, same cultures. Okay. The fact of the matter is they looked into this woman's name and they found that you are her, and whatever your name is, that's her real name. And they realized that this person is with the wrong person. This person is very, very we got divine masculine. We got delight here. You cross paths with this person. This person found you to be very delightful. Your energy, how you very heartfelt. You could have really, really activated something in this person. I don't know if this person is viewing you now, if they see you now, or if they just came across you by synchronicities. Okay. And that could have made them also put them in their thoughts like they felt like that they were with the wrong person. Nonetheless, maybe this person spoke something about whatever it is that they don't feel with this woman, because who's going to feel heart chakra energy, the synergy, crown chakra, discernment, and divine masculine. Discernment but who's going to feel those things with a succubus? They're not. It's going to be very forced, very fake. So then there are a community of people that work together to have this woman in your image. Okay. Salah. And while this privileged man or this wealthy man was with this woman, they came across you one way or another. I don't know how. Okay. It could be the community. Y'all could share a community. They could be from the community you're from. They could know your family. Their family could know your family. It could be anything. It could be in a grocery store, a school. Sorry, y'all. It's feathers. I'm going to have to take this thing out, because the feathers do get the tickling. It could be because of your work. Okay. Your work. And the legacy this person sees you building here, they felt something active in their selves when they came across you, however. And it was in the heart space, something that they didn't feel with a succubus energy. It's like somebody knew, then it clicked. Something could have clicked on or turned on. This person could have went back and told their family, I don't think the person that I'm with is the right person. Like I came across somebody and everything that y'all said we're supposed to feel, crown chakra, heart chakra, you know, that delight, that synergy, like just feeling like, oh, all the feels like tingly all inside. Like I've never felt that with this woman, but I came across somebody else and I feel that. Like I felt that immediately. Somebody looked into this woman. Strength is here. Oh my God, bro. The feathers. Sharing, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. And restoration. Whatever somebody has left, I don't know if they want to come share with you or work with you. I don't know how that's going to work if they're still connected to this succubus privileged lady in the reverse. Maybe they took this person to court. They could have took this person to court for falsifying information, identity theft. There's many other crimes that are many other charges that can be brought up against this person for marrying into the family, especially under your name, under a false name or under somebody else's name. And then they stole the privilege. See, the privilege could just be with the wealthy man, but you have the energy to multiply again, okay? Because I seen the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. You have the, okay, because Queen of Pentacles. With restoration, you have the ability to multiply, to even magnify. Child, these cards be so slick lately. Golly. Give me what this man is in his thoughts about. Who's in their thoughts about a courtship that has them in poverty, about a child, sorrow? I told you this man was kind of depressed, bro. Somebody knows for a fact that it's like maybe they've been with this person for quite some time, or they made a bond with this person, had a child with this person, and they looking at this person like, damn, what happens now? What do I do now? It's like, on one hand, I love this woman, but the family will be in poverty. We'll lose everything if I stay connected to this woman. And then there's a child involved. If there's a child involved. And then on another hand, I came across somebody and it's just the knowing here. But then, you know, there's a problem because I'd have to go to court with this woman about a child, and they might end up being hellfire on wheels. Okay. Tradition, Hierophant, can't make it up. Sorrow with the traditional Hierophant. So this is a marriage. Somebody is in sorrow about a marriage. Okay. But they are at the same time, maybe they're trying to manifest a marriage with the Temperance energy. You Earth Angel, you Divine Feminine, you privileged lady, you are the person of interest, okay? And recovering. Somebody is trying to recover everything that was meant for them. This person has not felt right with this person, but still though, you spend that long with a person, it could be like, I don't know, 4 years or so, somebody was married to somebody. You spend that long with somebody, you grow to love them, even if you don't feel that spark, off top, but somebody felt that spark with you immediately. Hierophant, Crossroads, 2 of Swords. Somebody is very much so depressed because they don't know what to do. Or maybe that's where they have been at since they came across you. They don't know what to do. Rejuvenation, the Star, Influence, Queen of Wands. Okay. Somebody sees you online. However they see you, you could be an influencer, a content creator, a card reader. You could be showcasing your spiritual gifts, your ability to heal, your ability as a healer here. You are a very balanced individual with the 7-star chakras right there. And somebody definitely can see you online, okay? And this person get real excited when they see you. But then it's just like, what do they do with this, right? Child, love. They're at a crossroads because I feel like they love 2 people. They love this person, especially if they have a child together, especially if they are married. It's not uncommon. But they love you because their soul loves you, okay? Yeah. Harvest, 7 of Pentacles. Child, luxury and destruction. Cannot make it up. The person that they are with is all this person wants is luxury. They have caused this person nothing but obstacles because this person is not fruitful. They are very barren as a succubus spirit. They possibly don't even have any type of active root or sacral chakra, but you do temperance energy. I'll shade to the temperance energy. Somebody wants to invest in you, but how this is going to work, like I'm trying to figure it out because you damn sure can't be a part of no third party. I would never suggest that. These people are going through a divorce and somebody is coming out on the winning end with the 3 of Cups. Celebrations here. That's 4 wands, child. These cards are hybrid, so I'm learning them. But these people are going through judgment, some type of court judgment. That's why adjudication is here. And I feel like that maybe the divorce is finalized, but somebody is hanging somebody up with the child thing, okay? And then we have excitement and influence. Child, you really turn this person on whenever they look at you. I don't know how else to say it, but Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, and the star energy, you really like got this person in all the fields, okay? And maybe you are the only thing that helps this person heal as they are going through these court proceedings, these legal proceedings, okay? Defeat, 10 of Swords. Anxiety, 9 of Swords. That's whoever this is. Somebody could be a King of Wands. You came out as the Queen of Wands, and that's why this person is in poverty. Somebody is or was your person. They are very pessimistic. Somebody has been real down on themselves lately. And I feel like maybe watching you, this person, they get healing energy from you. That's how this person knows. That's how they know for a fact. If they watch you online, content creator, you're an influencer of any kind, they watch you online and whatever it is that you do, it heals them just by watching you. That's how this person knows. It can't be denied. But then they're still in their thoughts about this child situation and these legal proceedings here. Where we're going with this? There's a 5 of Wands situation. I mean, there's a fight going on the world, or they're done fighting. And with this person in court over a dissolution of a marriage here, 4 of Pentacles, dissolution, y'all know what I mean. Dissolution of a marriage, okay? And now the only thing, maybe the proceedings that have been going on have been about this child. Maybe they've been divorced, okay? 6 of Swords, somebody has moved on to calmer waters after this long and strenuous fight. Maybe somebody is taking the time out to heal themselves, healing from a long-term relationship, a marriage where you have a child or children together. And maybe you are the only thing that helps this person heal. King of Wands energy, okay? 5 of Cups, and there it go again. I'm telling you, this person been hella depressed. One more. King of Swords. Oh, Lord, what's the King of Swords? Ace of Swords. Somebody hired an investigator or somebody of the courts that knows the truth about an empress. Somebody is not who they appear to be. 9 of Pentacles. That's that privileged lady energy. You are the Empress, 9 of Pentacles, okay? And there's some type of something that's under judgment or under review here by a King of Swords. That could be a judge. That could be a lawyer. The devil. Oh, shit. A practitioner. 9 of Cups. Somebody does a lot of sex magic. Somebody could be connected to whoever the succubus energy is. Of course, they come from a family that has a bloodline tied to incubus and succubus. The Jezebel spirits. Spirits that siphon through the sacral and the root chakra. That's all they can do is siphon. They can never add back into. They can never manifest. They can never make it fruitful, abundant. They can never invest. 7 of Pentacles. They can never sow seeds of growth, of love, of anything. They can only sow seeds of confusion with the 2 of Swords and the crossroads energy. This family, because they know this, and they know that a swapping took place, however this is, These people, they practice dark magic, the darkest of the dark magic with the King of Swords and the fucking devil. That could be this man's energy, but I don't feel like it. I feel like that whoever this succubus, privileged lady in the reverse is, they are connected to a King of Swords here that they are very wicked and they go to the crossroads a lot. What? Somebody could be a doctor that works in a hospital that give these people placentas. And I know that sounds crazy, but these people use placentas for something in their root work, okay? There's a Knight of Pentacles, practical and reliable, slow and steady, committed and patient, and conservative. These people may be very conservative, okay? Very well reserved. Nine of Pentacles, the Justice, that's you. And you like this person. King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, okay? Somebody been waiting for some information to come too. That's what they're in their thoughts about. Because that's the only thing that keeps gleaming to me is this man with it on this thoughts card. No other card is really standing out to me except for this one. The number 16 is significant. The 16th of any month. 2016 is significant. Take this as it resonates here. Something is also about a prima donna. Okay, prima donna. Prima donna. You have a very natural beauty or something. I don't know. This person sees you as gleaming, okay? But somebody been waiting for some information to come. Four of Swords to lay something to rest. Once and for all. This could be a DNA test. Child, listen. Somebody got somebody working. Somebody may deal with a practitioner here. They may have went to a dark practitioner to figure out what the binding was, where the cross up was, the mix up was with the crossroads here. Somebody went to, this King of Wands could have went to a dark practitioner to try and get down to the bottom of how there's a mix up, how there is a cross up, like how did they end up with the privileged lady in the reverse with the succubus spirit, and why you are where you are. And somebody could be waiting on some secret hidden test results. Because remember I said somebody worked for like the doctor's office or something about placentas. If you ever gave birth or anything like that, somebody could be testing. I don't know how this works, child. This could be recent. This could be whatever. This could even be your blood work, your blood panels when you gave birth or when birth was given to you. Take it as it resonates. Somebody has done a secret DNA panel here through a secret, I don't know, some type of service here. And this is not your typical, we use the typical, ones that are available to the public here. Somebody went and used a private DNA testing facility that goes down. I mean, they go back, and they dig deep into whatever these panels are. And somebody is waiting for the results from that. So they can finally lay something to rest. I don't know what this is. Something is weird. Something else is weird here too about this child. Okay. And I don't feel like it has nothing to do with whether or not that's his child or not. Eight of Swords. Somebody is waiting the results of some type of binding. Who is this? The Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, Three of Pentacles. This woman does magic. She binded this man's wand. Three of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Queen of Wands. This woman bonded this man's wand to not be sexually attracted to you. Somebody went to a dark practitioner to undo this, or at least to send a spell out to figure out exactly what the binding was that was done on this man's wand. Because it's like ever since maybe they've been going through a divorce, or this woman has gotten wind of you some type of way, or whatever this is, because I feel like that there's a big argument between families about this, okay? A big argument. And whatever has come out concerning you, collective, this woman and her family went and did binding magic on this man's wand, cannot make it up, Queen of Wands, to make this man not want you. To make this man not. They could have even binded this person to a King of Wands, a Queen of Wands at the crossroads. So you and this person are the same sign, same zodiac sign, possibly. This would just be the embodiment of the energy, okay? Two of Wands, Crossroads, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Sun. Because the Lovers, see, you match this person on many other levels. I don't feel like if you're Emperor, Empress energy, you will be all the queens and kings here, okay? However, somebody only has the power of sex, okay? The power of aesthetics, the power of attractiveness here. Somebody binds people. This is what they do. This is what they did to this man. They resonated with this man on a sexual level, but every other level is just like it just wasn't hitting. It wasn't there, okay? But with you, boom, automatically delight, heart chakra, crown chakra, synergy. This person is in sync with you. That's what this synergy is talking about. They have synced with you on the crown chakra level, at the heart level, you know, even in discernment, even in the divine masculine, because both of you would embody divine masculine energy. Somebody is in sync with you on all these different levels, where they may only be in sync with this woman through sex. And that's it. And maybe how somebody feels about you, I don't know. I want to see what this binding to the Queen of Wands is. They could even try to bind you, child. Somebody is awaiting some type of results here to lay something to rest. Well, give me the Eight of Swords with the Queen of Wands. The Chariot. Somebody going, this woman going to jail. She going to jail. Death and the Magician. She going to jail because she did death magic, and see, death magic don't have to be bippity boppy, because people be like, well, how can somebody go to jail for doing death magic on somebody? Well, they can hire a hitman. That's death magic. Okay. It don't have to always be cauldrons and potions and herbs and candles and, you know, all that wand and stuff like that. It could be that somebody tried to bind you to death. It could be that this woman tried to bind you to death. She tried to have you unalive. The Magician, the Knight of Cups. This woman hired a hitman to come in and court you to unalive you. And that's what they're going to jail about, because the Ten of Pentacles belongs to you. Okay? Somebody was going to have you unalive, and then they were going to move on with the Ten of Pentacles. I don't see how they thought that they were going to get away with that. Why do people always believe in the devil so much and their wicked devices and tools and stuff, but they don't ever believe in God? Like, don't you know that God is the progenitor of all the people that created the shit that y'all use anyways? No, you still don't believe in God though? You don't think that God, the Most High, is the ultimate? You don't think Divine Mother is the ultimate final say so? No? Oh, okay. They're going to find out. Somebody is finding out. Give me more. Queen of Cups, the Sun. You make somebody happy, Wheel of Fortune. You know they know you're a part of their destiny. They know the Ten of Pentacles, everything resides with you. And it's because of how you activate this person's heart chakra. Oh, there's one more. Ace of Pentacles that was behind the Sun. Baby, there is a Ace of Pentacles hiding behind the Sun. Somebody is meant to have a son with you. Okay? Three of Pentacles, 3 kids. Somebody is meant to have 3 gifted, highly divine children. This was stuck behind the Sun. It's hiding. You got a spirit baby that's hiding. You may be going through cryptic pregnancy symptoms, and you don't even have to. You could be celibate and you don't have to have sex. You could be going through things where you feel like, damn, am I pregnant? Am I going through menopause? What's going on? You don't have to be in menopausal age or anything like that. And you know, that's another story. We're going to talk about that, but how that's fake and made up. But hey, anyways, you got babies that are hiding behind the Sun, waiting to be born, waiting to be born. That's definitely what that is. I meant to put that back down. 3 of Pentacles, and it's 3 of them. Shit, some of y'all can end up having triplets. Page of Cups, a triplet water sign children. 8 of Cups and the Hangman and the Ace of Cups. Listen, you and this man, you might end up having triplets. I don't know if this is in vitro or something like that, but y'all meant to have like 3 children, and they're all going to be water signs, or it's going to be triplets and they're all going to be water signs. 3 of Pentacles. That's 3 of them. Okay. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun.
And the Wheel of Fortune, might I add, okay? And the Queen of Cups. You're meant to give birth to this man's children, seeds, okay? I mean, but you are a harvester of seeds. Like, you sow good seeds, you plant good seeds, so does this man. Child, y'all might have some amazing sex. I'm just, you know, somebody might bust out. So especially if you're celibate and this person is celibate, you know, first, you know how people say, yeah, on the first link, I got pregnant. Man, listen, because they're gonna page of cups, that first link. That oopsie daisy, here come a baby, 8 of cups. Somebody tried to walk away or walk it out, pull it out, rub one out. I don't know, take it as a resonance, but I feel like that they weren't able to. Hangman and the Ace of Cups. I cannot. I'm not doing this. Somebody is stuck. Somebody gonna be stuck in there. Somebody even could have tried to bind your womb space here. Yeah, and somebody could have tried to do magu on this man. You know where people do that? These people know African, some type of dark African witchcraft, ritual work here. Because with magu, you know how so they have stories of some people, like a man cheats on his wife and he gets the woman he cheats on, the wife with, he gets stuck in her. Somebody could have tried to do magu. Because I've been hearing it crazy. Like, I really think that my ex did that, you know, to my snatch, you know. I'm for real. I really think that my ex did magu on me. And sometimes a lot of the times it involves like herbs or stuff like that. But sometimes I'm gonna tell you what, I know this sounds disgusting, but listen, be careful. Women, men, be careful with swallowing people's juices. Okay? Because a person can drink something. I done seen it all. Okay? Divine give me all kind of downloads. A person can drink a mixture, a potion or something of herbs, a conjunction of herbs. They drink it and they let it absorb or work its way in their system. And then they go have sex with you. And then, you know, if you like oral, okay, especially if you're a woman, you like oral pleasuring your man. If a man ejaculates in your mouth and you like to swallow, you know, that is another form of binding. Okay. Just so y'all know, even we know about the sex on your period. Okay. We know about that type of stuff, even anal sex. Okay. That's a type of root work or binding magic. Listen. Nonetheless, somebody gonna be stuck in the, you know what, if you and this person connect, they're gonna be stuck in it and they're not gonna be able to pull out. Maybe somebody think that their pull out game is immaculate. Shit, not right here with the Hangman, Ace of Cups and the 8 of Cups and the Page of Cups and the Sun and the fucking Ace of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles, not the Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. And you like this person or you're part of their destiny here. They've already synergized with you via the heart chakra, via your crown chakra, and via both of you guys share divine masculine chakra. Okay? Yang energy. Somebody could be hanging. Somebody could be well endowed. I mean, somebody could be hung up. You know, like, where you going? I'm going to see a man about a Clydesdale type of shit, you know? Going to ride that Clydesdale. Child, I didn't ask for the messages. This is y'all stuff. Collective. Give me, let me see. I may need to switch decks. 4 of Pentacles. Somebody may already be feeling possessive over you. Listen, y'all could have already connected on the spiritual realm. Somebody is divorced. And that's a good thing because it's just like, what collective? Like, I'm not doing that. Somebody know that. They know that about you. This person probably do all the things. You know what I mean? Succubus spirit, oh yeah, they do all the things. They don't have no holds barred. They don't have any type of, you know, they don't draw any lines. Somebody has no boundaries when it comes to their sexual orifices, you know, because they're all shot and out of balance and stuff, and they're karmic as well. Somebody could be connecting with you on the ethereal realm, in the astral realm. Y'all could already be done had sex in the ethers, and you could be pregnant in the ethers. Therefore, it is manifesting in the physical realm where you hungry all the time. You may feel like your ass got a little jiggle to it or something. Titties a little, you know what I mean? And I'm just saying, like, these things happen. Remember, what happens in the physical realm already has manifested in the spiritual. So you could be already connected. A divorce could have happened. A fight could have happened. and all that stuff could have happened in the ethers. You finally were reconnected or reunited with this man, or united for the first time with this man. And y'all could be like sexually getting it in, and you could already be pregnant, and somebody could have popped 3 of them in you in the ethers, but they may manifest one by one in triplets or in tens. Tens? In triplets or in singles. I meant to say singles. I had to hit the Heisman on that one. Like, what? Three of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Child, you yeah, you're not crazy. You've been connecting with this person in the ethers. Yeah, they've been giving you the business in the ethers. I'm letting you know that. I'm not trying to be nasty or raunchy, but 3 of Wands with the 2 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles, somebody been like, you're bendy, you're flexible, and you do some type of spiritual work. High Priestess with the 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. You may feel like you going crazy. This man may feel like you're going crazy. But no, somebody, King of Wands is giving you 10 wands in the ethers, okay? And the Queen of Pentacles, that's birthing energy. And there's the Ace of Swords there and the Star. But somebody, this deceptive person, this privileged lady in the reverse, is succubus spirit. They're in the 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords here. They damn sure send somebody towards you, a Knight of Cups here. I'm telling you, 4 of Cups to disconnect you. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody made a plan for somebody to come and disconnect you. And this could be physically. Somebody sent a lover your way to try and connect with you, to disconnect you. I'm talking about, you know what I mean? The Magician and Death. Oh, come on now. The Magician and the Death to keep you and this man from coming together. Didn't I say death magic? Like the cards don't lie. And the Fool, 8 of Wands, because this person was stupid enough to talk to this person on the phone or talk about it. They could have even hired an undercover or whoever it is that they hired. The messages are there, 8 of Wands, the connections, the communications, everything. They're being connected to this. And somebody is waiting on a message for something to come forward so this person can go to jail. Page of Wands, 3 of Cups. Child, somebody is hot and heavy for you. Somebody may want to take you out and celebrate after they get news of this person being locked up, or they get news back that shows your true identity. Because that's what I'm picking up on. Somebody knows some people in like some dark places and high places, and they connected with both of these people in order to find out who you truly are. That's the messages. And they're awaiting for I feel like that somebody has already gotten the messages. That's why y'all connected in the ethers like that. They got the message from a dark practitioner. They allow somebody to go to the crossroads and to find out what type of root work it was, what really happened. Somebody is good at their dark, Hierophant, dark practitioner magic, whoever this King of Swords devil energy is. Somebody good at going to the crossroads and finding out whatever they need to. And they found out about you, and they found out about this succubus privileged lady in the reverse, and they gave this person word. So then all this person had left, as they are sitting there all in grief and in sorrow, anxious, possibly that I don't know. I don't know that it's taken too long. They needed to make sure that they could manifest this in the physical. They needed to find physical proof that you are a switched child, or somebody took on your identity as a child and they gave you another child's identity. That's the messages. Whew. Child, y'all, I said 10. Child, never mind. But it just may be like 10 generations here. Like you and this person, y'all connecting, y'all may build a new bloodline free of succubus energies, okay? And you know, they're just kind of like, Temperance, Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, somebody waiting. Somebody been waiting for things to balance themselves out. A Tower is here. A Tower definitely here on your behalf, collective. 6 of Wands. Come on now. 7 of Wands. Somebody is protecting and defending you. They are in grief right now, though. Because somebody want to be with you like right now. They want to be with you yesterday, you know? They want to marry you yesterday. But the thing is, somebody got to prove this in the physical court, That's why adjudication is here twice. Spiritual court, then physical court. They have to prove in spiritual court that this woman was a privileged lady in the reverse. They were not you. Then they have to prove in physical court, okay, this wealthy man. They have to prove in physical court that you are actually the child that's meant to be the privileged lady. They're meant to have a child with you. And that's why children is here 2 times. Child, you may have 2 pregnancies. One may be twins and one may be a singular birth. Yep. And all somebody can think about, that's why they keep coming out in grief, sorrow, and the 5 of Cups, because all they can think about is courting you. They want to court you now, but they got to do things the right way in the physical realm to make sure whoever this other person is, that they can't come back, that they can't cause problems or anything. Somebody want this bitch locked up because they money looking funny because of her. Yep. Those are the messages, collective. Take it as it resonates. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. Y'all be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you mess with the energy, the messages, and you like how your girl gets down. As I release you and your energies back to their respective places with love and light, collective, I'm going to close all doors, portals, and windows to and from my energetic field at this time, disconnecting from any and all energies that I may have connected to, especially any type of succubus or incubus spirits, or spirits of deception, or spirits of NPC nature. And I'm going to disconnect those cords energetically, spiritually, soulfully, mindfully, indefinitely, as I heal and seal all leaks in my auric field and subtle bodies, and I retract all of my energy that I have exalted or exerted in this energetic read. Y'all make sure your notification bells are turned on. Make sure that the option of all. Make sure your notification bells are turned on so you get the notifications, and make sure that you have the all option checked, okay? And until next time, collective, I love y'all. Peace and Godspeed. Ending it off with a bang. Until next time, y'all. Peace. Girl.